Everyone, this is Lance here. I did a little research last night on the shaking issue with the Lectric XPeak, and I was reading a lot of other people's comments and other videos, and it sounds like Lectric is suggesting to them that they take the front basket off to eliminate the problem. I'm going to try that. I'm very skeptical about it, but first I wanted to show you a comparison with the other bikes. So here you have the RadRover 6 Plus, Lectric XPeak in the middle, and the Hemiway Zebra. And I want you to look at their lengths overall. I have them backed up so the wheels are touching this 2x4 to keep them all straight and level. But I think one of the issues is this. You see the RadRover and the Hemiway are a lot longer. Got a longer wheelbase than the XPeak. I think that also has something to do with the issue of the shake. But they're saying take the basket off and take this off to reduce the weight on the front to eliminate the shakes. I'm just kind of curious if they knew about this. Why are they offering this bike with a front basket? That makes me wonder. But I'm going to go ahead, get these all moved out of the way, take this off, and see if it helps with the problem. So stay tuned. All right, so let's get started with this. Already disconnected the light cable. But you know what I find ironic? Is that the RadRover 6 Plus does have a front basket and no problems whatsoever. So we'll see. Let's get this thing off and see what happens. All right, so let's test her out. See if their suggestions of moving the front basket does the trick. Okay. I'm doing that. So if I loosen up the grip, I get the wobble. Now if I keep a tighter grip, there doesn't seem to be any wobble, but it's hit some bumps. There was just a little wobble when I went up onto the sidewalk. Now, the other test would be standing up and pedaling. Let's put it in one. Okay, here we go. Now I better give me a higher gear. Now, if I pedal side by side, you can feel that front end wobbling back and forth pretty bad. And if you're mountain biking, you're spending a lot of time standing up and not sitting down on your seat. That's a bummer. But I am going to say that it improved a lot if you're sitting down and just cruise riding like this. I'd say that's not an issue. But in some instances, when you hit certain types of bumps, maybe at an angle, you feel the whole bike feels like it's a wave going through you. So honestly, I'm really skeptical about taking this off-road. And when I mean off-road, I mean like mountain biking off-road. I think simple fire roading, just dirt roads, you'll be fine. But if you're getting something into heavier, which, you know, they're touting this as a mountain bike, at least with the step through, I would think twice. I have to say, sorry, Lectric, but I think you failed on this model, at least the step through. But as a cruiser, for someone who wants to do casual riding around their neighborhoods, down bike paths, along the coast, at the beach, I think you'll really like this. Especially those of you who are under 6 feet tall. Because I am 6 feet tall, and like I said yesterday, I feel like a giant on this thing. But considering that most of my riding is just cruising, we are going to see if we can turn this into a nice cruiser, just like the RadRover 6 Plus and the Hemiway. But honestly, between the two, it's got great front forks. Can't complain about that. But if you compare this, the XPeak, against the Zebra in off-road, I'm going to say the Zebra wins hands down, even though I haven't even taken this off-road yet, just because of that wobble. The Zebra doesn't wobble. The Rads don't wobble. This thing, if you're off-roading or you're standing up trying to pedal, it's going to shake the lunch right out of you. All right, I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to try taking that back rack off and see if that helps any, because maybe the bike's unbalanced. So let's do that real quick. All right, I just got the back rack off. Let's go ahead and try it now that I've lightened up the back end a little more. I guess the next step, if that still doesn't work, is to take this part off, this part of the back rack. See, I got it all right here. Maybe it'll become a cargo rack or a cargo bin for the Zebra. Or I can take this off and put it on the Rad. I'm getting a stockpile of racks here now. But let's give her a shot, see what happens. Okay. 2. I'll start from slower and I'll do a stand up. There's a little wobble. Stand up, use battery only. One hand. All right, didn't get any wobble there. Go down to 0. Stand up again. No wobble on that. It's one-handed. So I noticed this yesterday. I took one hand off. It would wobble. No wobble. That's good. Let's try it on the other side. Take it up to 5. No. Let's go no-handed. Yeah, some wobble when you start to pedal when you have a light grip, but not bad. Well, I tell you what, for me, it looks like removing the front basket, the front mount, and the rear basket may have done the trick. Can I get the wop? Yeah, it's okay. That was done on purpose. I could make any of my other bikes shake like that too if I try hard enough. All right, let's go up here for some final thoughts. So unfortunately, to help your wobbling problem, you need to remove the front basket, the front mount for the basket, the rear cargo basket, and before I take this off-roading, I will remove the rear rack and the fenders. But honestly, it did make a big improvement. Especially, well, it made a big improvement when I removed the front basket, but when I removed the back basket, it improved even more. Enough to the point where I think I'd feel a little more comfortable taking this off-road on a mountain bike trail, which now I'm going to do. Of course, when everything dries out a little more. But there you have it. If you're having an issue with your new Lectric XPeak step through and you've got all your racks on, take them off. But like I said, I don't know why Lectric offered this bike with all the racks and stuff. Probably to make sales, but without letting people know that there's a shaking issue created by the extra weight of all the racks. All right, well, I think we're going to end it here. You have a great day, a great ride, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.